NBC 6.
This is WPCQ-TV. 36 News is next.
Douglas Airport, like every airport in this country, has a security system. A system designed to prevent anything dangerous going on a plane.
This is News 36 with Tom Miller, Jesse Johnson, Steve Rowley's weather, and Jim Selania on sports.
From the world's headquarters of the NBC News Channel, this is News 36 AM, the weekend edition, with Kathy Riley and Larry Sprinkle. Tonight on News 36 at 6.
I probably wouldn't have even come here if I'd have known about it, but I'd be concerned about coming here in the evening.
He's not talking about a dangerous neighborhood. He's referring to what's fast becoming the hotspot for armed robbers, fast food restaurants. And good evening, I'm Rick Jackson.
And I'm Val Holly Dennis. Fast food restaurants, armed bandits, and employees forced into freezers. In the last 7 days, it's happened 5 times.
So tonight the question is, who is responsible?
Tonight on News 36 Nightcast.
Your time is up. Leave now, or we will force you from power.
President Clinton standing firm against the military leaders in Haiti tonight. Good evening. I'm Rick Jackson.
And I'm Val Holly Dennis. Tonight, President Clinton told the American people why he feels it's important to send troops into the island nation.
Live from NBC 6, Charlotte. This is 6 News Nightcast.
Mandatory evacuations are ordered along the Carolina.
From WCNC Charlotte, NBC 6. This is 6 News Today.
You're watching Sonia Gant, Kelly Ryan, Ray Boylan with weather, and Chuck Howard on sports. This is NBC 6 News at 5.
From WCNC Charlotte, NBC 6. This is a special edition of 6 News at 6. Desegregation, the choice for children, a 6 News special.
From WCNC Charlotte, NBC 6. This is 6 News Nightcast.
Good evening. African-American leaders in Iredell County held a rally tonight for an assistant principal who was suspended from Statesville High School.
You're watching Sterling Benson Weber, Grant Ewing with weather, and Chris Justice on sports. This is NBC 6 News Nightcast. From Carolina's News Channel, WCNC, 6 News starts now.
From Carolina's News Channel, WCNC, 6 News starts now with breaking news.
A small plane carrying one person goes down in a wooded area near Huntersville. 6 News, the first to bring you pictures shortly after the accident. Good evening. I'm Sonia Gant.
And I'm Chris Justice.
Carolina's News Connection, WCNC. Your news starts now.
Good afternoon. I'm Chris Justice. First, let's get out to the breaking news in Rowan County.
Carolina's News Connection, WCNC, online, mobile, on television.
You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36.
Now at 6, more snow in the mountains as the Charlotte area bundles up, and it's only going to get colder. Good evening. I'm Sonia Gant.
And I'm Dave Wagner. Thanks for being with us.
You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36 midday with Colleen Odegaard, Jeff Campbell, and the First Warn Storm Team's Larry Sprinkle. You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36 with Sonia Gant, Dave Wagner, and the First Warn Storm Team's Brad Panovich. You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36 with Bobby Sisk, Jennifer Copeland, and the First Warn Storm Team's Brad Panovich. You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36 with Sonia Gant, Dave Wagner, the First Warn Storm Team's Brad Panovich, and Sports with Greg Bailey. You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36 with Anjanette Flowers, the First Warn Storm Team's Daniela Lopez, and Sports with Ira Cronin. You are watching News Channel 36. The news starts now with breaking news.
And good evening to you. I'm Dave Wagner in for Bobby Siss tonight.
And I'm Jennifer Copeland. We begin with breaking news out of Caldwell County tonight.
WCNC Charlotte. This is Carolina's News Channel 36. You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36 today with Anjanette Flowers, Jeff Campbell, and the First Warn Storm Team's Larry Sprinkle.
WCNC-TV Charlotte. This is Carolina's News Channel 36.
Gone. A little girl who faced more challenges in her 10 years than many of us face in a lifetime. But the shock and desperation to find her has become something else.
I would love to just hug her and give her the love she deserves.
Now, sadness and anger that something could have happened to this little girl and that it could happen here in a small North Carolina town.
You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36 with Sonia Gant, Dave Wagner, the First Warn Storm Team's Brad Panovich, and Sports with Greg Bailey. You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36 with Jeff Campbell, Sports with Ira Cronin, and the First Warn Storm Team's Megan Dennehy. You are watching News Channel 36. The news starts now with breaking news.
Now at 6, some pretty shocking new information in the search for Zara Baker. Letters said to be written by the girl's stepmother come to light, and in them she claims her husband did something, quote, horrifying to the girl's remains.
You're watching Carolina's News Channel 36 today with Anjanette Flowers, Ira Cronin, Kelly Patterson, the First Warn Storm Team's Larry Sprinkle, and Brittany Bagley with traffic. WCNC Charlotte. This is Carolina's News Channel 36. Looking out for you. This is NBC Charlotte News Today. We're looking out for you.
Well, good Friday morning, and thanks for starting today with us. I'm Kelly Patterson here with Megan Dennehy, who's in for Larry this morning.
He's out with Ira.
Yep, Larry's going to be at Quahala this morning.
This is NBC Charlotte News at noon. We're looking out for you.
Now at noon.
This is NBC Charlotte News at 4 with Sonia Gant. We're looking out for you.
Now at 6, autumn in July. Cloudy skies keeping things unusually cool and even wet out there. So how long will this bizarre weather stick around? Details in your First Warn forecast. Plus, the big surprise this local girl got on her 18th birthday to fill in for a loved one who couldn't be with her.
This is NBC Charlotte News at 6. We're looking out for you.
Good evening, I'm Ben Thompson. When you think of July in Carolinas, this is not what you think about. Gray skies, cool temperatures, and even the occasional shower.
This is WCNC NBC Charlotte News. This is WCNC NBC Charlotte News.
And good evening. Thanks for joining us for NBC Charlotte News at 11. I'm Michelle Bowden. It is a big night. Take a look at the score there. Chapel Hill winning 83-66 against Syracuse, winning the Final Four.
You're watching Wake Up Charlotte on WCNC NBC Charlotte.
Yes, you see him right there. Duke's own Zion Williamson, giving the people what they want, that signature dunk. And, by the way, he's going to take to the court Duke's first round game against North Dakota State.
Right now at 6:30, the man accused of shooting 4 people on the loose right now. What we know about the suspected killer and where he could be now.
Plus, you've seen the video, a boy trapped underwater
at a South Carolina resort. And now for the first time, we're hearing from his parents about that terrifying incident.
And Charlotte making history, a new fire chief sworn in to office in just a matter of hours, and there are high expectations for him. NBC Charlotte News at 6:30 starts right now.
Well, good morning. Thanks so much for waking up with us on this Monday morning on NBC Charlotte. I'm Carolyn Bruck.
And I'm Ben Thompson. We know it's Monday. And
we're following breaking news at this hour. A man behind bars this afternoon accused of 2 rapes from the 1990s.
The victims, only 17 and 18 at the time of the assaults. NBC Charlotte's Rachel Brown joins us live from the breaking news desk with
New tonight, a baseball brawl. Fists flying between coaches. Now some are crying foul. And breaking news in the sale of the Carolina Panthers. NBC Charlotte has confirmed a potential bidder will visit the Queen City this week. The latest details from the NFL owners meeting underway right now in Orlando.
Plus, buyer beware. Home surveillance systems are great when it comes to safety, but are sellers using them to spy on potential buyers and realtors? The defenders are on the case, all new tonight at 11.
But first, should the National Guard be deployed to protect North Carolina schools? Hello, and thank you for staying up with us at 11. I'm Fred Shropshire.
And I'm Sarah French. The National Guard has been called on over the years to restore the peace.
News 36, we're making a difference.